You're watching K34QB.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It is TVH's Good Morning Vail. I'm your host, Liz. It is the 7th of January. It's our final day to say Happy New Year. We're happy to have you here, and we have a great show for you guys in store for you for this morning. Weather, snow reports, and lots of great guests. Sit back and relax. Your TVH's Good Morning Vail on a Tuesday starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
This weather report is sponsored by Grand Hyatt Vail. Escape the cold and embrace the après-ski vibes at the Grand Hyatt Spa, where you'll find tranquility rooted in traditional alpine wellness.
Morning snow showers are likely here on this Tuesday morning. Today at 8 a.m. it'll be 20 degrees. Your high today is only 27. Bundle up today, everybody. We do have a 40% chance of precipitation. Today, winds will be east-northeast, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Taking a look at the full day, cloudy skies throughout and snow showers pretty much likely throughout the day. By noon, it'll be 26 degrees. Same at 4 p.m. with snow showers. By 8 p.m., only 14 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. It is definitely winter out there, everybody. Today, looking in Denver, there's an 80% chance of precipitation with 25 degrees, 27 in Vail, 40% chance of snow showers, 40% chance of same in Eagle at 30 degrees, and 40% chance of snow in Avon and 29 degrees. Taking a look at your overnight low, only 2 degrees. Definitely get your heat on and bundle up tonight, everybody. Partly cloudy skies tonight. Your sun will set a little bit later now at 4:58 p.m. And now we're going to take a look at the week. Tomorrow, it changes everything. Mostly sunny skies with 28 degrees for your high and 9 degrees for your low. Partly cloudy skies on Thursday, 25 for your high and 3 degrees for your low. Cloudy skies on Friday. We have 26 degrees for your high and 4 degrees for your low. And then on Saturday, we have a 60% chance of precipitation with lots of snow showers. 27 degrees for your high and 12 degrees for your low. 20% chance of snow showers on Sunday with cloudy skies, 25 degrees for your high and 7 degrees for your low. Now let's take a look at see what your snow report brings. Right now in Vail Mountain, in the last 24 hours, we've had 1 inch of snow, and then in the last 48 hours, a full 7 inches. That gives our season total 138 inches together. Your base depth today in Vail Mountain is 53 inches. Your lift hours are from 8:30 in the morning until 3:30 p.m. And we have 29 lift opens, 270 trails are available for you in Vail Mountain, and 97% of that terrain in Vail Mountain is available for you guys. Now we're going to take a look and see what's going on in Beaver Creek. No new snow in the last 24 hours. However, in the last 48, we've had 3 inches. 118 total inches is our season total in Beaver Creek. Your base depth today is 37 inches. Lift hours, 8:30 in the morning till 4 p.m. And then we have 25 lifts open in Beaver Creek. 163 of those trails are available to you. 92% of the terrain is available. Please watch out for avalanche danger and make sure you go to colorado.gov to check out about all those avalanches so you don't trigger any. Get out there and have an amazing day. Stay warm, and we'll be right back with more TV8 Vail after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Coming at you from around the world. The biggest names in sports, entertainment, and business.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's no way.
Exclusive access and one-on-one conversations.
Yeah, you guys really did some deep research.
I don't think we should give him any more information.
In depth with Graham Bensinger.
I'm Jason Kennedy, and this is The Wager. We've all heard about this pickleball craze. Celebrities are playing pickleball matches all the time, and they're challenging each other to these ridiculous bets. Now I'm bringing the cameras to their house with new celebrities and a new bet every week.
Hell of a rally there.
It's just real, genuine conversation.
I got invited to Usher's birthday party. What am I doing here?
And some pretty crazy antics.
Tune into Coffee with America and start your day in the right direction, where we go over the latest and greatest in health, lifestyle, entertainment, and more. Start your day off on Coffee with America.
Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
This show looks at anything that has an engine and a story told by the owners. This is a scooter. Have you had it the whole time?
I have not. It's actually the third time I've owned the car.
Sell, regret, sell, regret. To the actual prototype GT40, I got to sit in that car.
Oh, I gotta get me one of these, man.
We've got all the muscle, the speed, and the stories.
I got stage 4 cancer. A bunch of friends came together and decided if this thing needed to get done then. A lot of friends came together and made this thing happen.
Hey, if it has an engine and a story, you're going to hear about it on rides. Almost every vehicle, doesn't matter what walk of life you're from, there's some tie to your past.
Good morning, Vail.
This next segment is for all of you tech people. If you love techie stuff, this is the week to possibly head on over to Las Vegas for the big trade show. But if you can't make it to Vegas, we have Mario Armstrong. You are a digital lifestyle expert, and I'm really happy to have you here. Happy New Year, Mario, and tell us all about this trade show and what kind of gadgets are we going to be looking at.
Oh, this is really big. Thanks for having me on. And you're right, CES 2025. I'm in Las Vegas in the convention center. By the way, there are 4,800 exhibitors here. It's the equivalent of 43 football fields. Imagine 43 football fields full of exhibitors showing their latest technology. And I only have a few that I've teamed up with to give you a sneak peek to some of the trends that are happening.
They're very large. They're very large.
The first one you don't see. I try to pull up some really cool things that are getting a lot of buzz already, even though the show doors haven't opened yet. So the first one is in the home. Nice. Homeowners will love this. It's LG's newest check this out, the Counter Depth Max refrigerator with zero clearance. Now, this is perfect for saving space without losing features because it has a high-end built-in look, but it has French doors with zero clearance hinges, which means this can fit snug against the wall with a thin door design for those tight spaces. And so you can open both doors without bumping into your counters. It also has a Slim Space Plus Ice feature, which adds more shelf space. LG's cooling technology keeps the food fresh long, and it looks beautiful. It's stylish and smart. But also, in the home was home security. And Ecobee, everyone's talking about the total savings and security bundle. Everybody has these doorbell cameras now. So this includes a smart doorbell camera, smart thermostat premium, and smart sensors, all easily controlled right from your phone or smart assistant. It's got energy-saving insights, 24/7 professional monitoring. You'll stay secure and cut energy costs. Plus, with the bundle, you can get a full year of Ecobee Smart Security for total peace of mind as well.
That's amazing. We'd like to feel safe in our homes, that's for sure.
Yes.
What else you got there, Mario?
A couple of things on the audio category. JBL launched 2 new products. One is a set of headphones. The other one is a party box that you can't believe. So the JBL Tour 1 M3 is their most innovative headphone. It features their first smart audio transmitter for seamless streaming. It has a true adaptive noise canceling, crystal clear sound, and up to 70 hours of playback. So it's great for travel, work, and play. Then there's the JBL Party Box 520. Woo! They unveiled this new model. It's rugged, it's portable, you can take it with you on the go, it's splash-proof, it has cutting-edge AI sound boost technology, and Auracast, which means you can link multiple JBL speakers for all your parties. And then 2 other things. One's a robot. We see a lot of robots here, a lot of home automation and things. This is Aper. They unveiled their Scuba X1 Pro Max.
I thought it was
now, this is a cordless, all-in-one. No, this is an all-in-one pool cleaning robot.
Wow.
It skims the pool surface.
Oh my God.
Isn't that amazing? It scrubs the floors, vacuums the floor, cleans the water line, and you can even test the water quality with the Hydrocom Pro device. It just removes everything, pet hair, dirt, all of it, leaves. And then lastly, we're dealing with a lot of power outages. Home energy is really big. So EcoFlow unveiled the Delta Pro 3. Now, this is a powerful backup system. It handles 99% of your appliances like dryers, fridges, and heating systems, and it can integrate right into your home's power system for seamless backup during power outages. And it's portable, so you can take it anywhere in the home or for outdoor events, and you can expand that storage so you have multiple days of power. And with the EcoFlow Oasis AI platform, you can lower your power bills and take advantage of your whole home backup system. So that's just a tip of the iceberg. 5 products I've showed you, but there are 4,700 more products for me to go and check out.
I mean, I did not expect appliances to be part of this, but I guess with everything that we have these days, it's all electronic. That refrigerator looks amazing. Does it make me a sandwich as well? Because that would make it the most perfect refrigerator.
Not yet, but Mario AI version 2 of Mario is coming soon. But just go to bestofces.com and go to bestofces.com for all the details.
Well, I can't thank you enough, Mario. You really know your stuff, and you are super excited about all these gadgets. So thank you for that, and thank you for the website. So if we can't make it to Vegas, we can definitely reach out and find out about all those amazing products.
Okay.
Mario,
See you
you're
soon.
amazing.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Have fun playing over there, and we'll be right back with more TV8 right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
You know TV8 Vail has great local content, but did you know about our production services? Hire an expert to develop your website reel, commercials, live stream events, studio production, and more. If you can dream it, we can help you do it. TV8 delivers high-quality content in both English and Spanish. Contact us today to discuss your next project. Email Danielle at tv8vail.com or call 970-628-9881.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back. It's Tuesday morning. I'm Liz. We are TV8's Good Morning Vail, and we love to get around the neighborhood. We like to send Gretchen out from Glitz and Glam to find out about all the new beauty treatments and things like that. Well, she's over at Shine Intuitive Beauty. Let's find out what they have to offer us.
Welcome to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm your host, Gretchen Pleshaw. We're here in Edwards, Colorado at Shine Intuitive Beauty. I am here today with Michelle at the beautiful Shine Intuitive Beauty in the heart of Edwards, Colorado. I am so excited. I come here a lot and I love the products. I love the people. The energy feels so good here. How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm good. How are you?
I am feeling so good. And
Yay.
She is definitely dressed the part of the whole spa because this whole concept is so beautiful and it feels so good. And correct me if I'm wrong, it's all about feeling good from the inside and exuding that outwardly.
Yes, absolutely. That's our goal. We really want our clients to feel comfortable and confident when they come in. And if we're doing just anything to help that healing journey, then we're doing our job. So.
And I love that whole concept because you do so many different things from, I know all of this, facials. I've done almost all of these things. True story.
Yes, exactly.
From facials to eyebrows to eyelashes to, I mean, could you tell us all the things that you do here to make people feel good from the inside out?
Sure. I mean, it's all across the board. We really focus on holistic skincare and facials and taking a more progressive approach versus just jumping right into something very aggressive or, you know, something that could harm the skin. We do some amazing facials. We also do some more clinical facials like microneedling, but still with a holistic approach. And then a lot of other beauty treatments, body waxing, organic spray tanning. I specialize in eyebrow artistry and microblading. That's my jam. So
we're laughing about this because look how amazing her eyebrows are. And
thanks.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah.
I am one that loves a good eyebrow tint as well as microblade, and so I know I'm definitely going to come and see you for that. And I love the whole approach of all of this is holistic. Can you kind of explain what that means to people?
Sure. So we're an Eminence Organic certified spa. Eminence they're pretty well known in the skincare world, so they're fully organic. Everything is very like cold pressed. They use a lot of herbs and whole foods, fruits and vegetables in their products, but also they're very like science backed. So we're not only nourishing the skin, but making a real change in the skin with clean ingredients. So that's
love
a big
that
pillar.
Too. See, and I love that because I'm a huge believer, I should say, a firm believer, and everything that you put on yourself, inside of yourself, that is who you are. It makes up your chemical makeup.
Yes,
and so
absolutely.
This is a big deal. And I have to say, in this particular location is so beautiful and it's full of light and it just feels airy and good. And everything here feels like you're healing yourself, which is, it sounds like your whole concept.
Yeah, that's our whole concept. I mean, we want people to come in and just feel that sense of like relaxation and inner peace.
I love that.
I want it to be like a respite from the everyday. So.
The hustle.
The hustle, yeah.
And how did you pick the name Shine?
Oh, the name Shine. So, you know, we started as a waxing studio when we first opened about 6 years ago now, and then with this move over here to this beautiful, bright, like airy space, I really just wanted something a little more meaningful and kind of all-encompassing as far as everything that we offer. So it took me a while to nail down the name, and I kind of was just playing around with like, how do I want people to feel when they come in, and what are we doing for people in our services? And I kind of just, you know, it took a while, but Shine Intuitive Beauty, we want people to shine from the inside out and feel amazing inside, I mean, which is so important versus just our outer appearance, right? So we want people to shine. And then Intuitive Beauty, everyone is so different. Every skin is so different. Every person is so different. So it's definitely a different treatment for every person based on the day, based on the human. So.
And that's what I love the most about this space and about you guys, the brilliant kind of concept of everyone is so different, and someone might come in for the same thing as a friend, maybe come together, and it's going to be a totally different experience. You're going to look at each individual and make it kind of make it more towards them, the human being, who they are, what they're feeling that day, which is so cool.
Yeah,
so neat.
Everyone's skin is so different, and even just based on the day, like how we're feeling, like what we're doing. So we definitely use our knowledge and our intuition to like curate the treatment. So.
And I have to say I love this too, because I, again, have been a long time fan of you guys and customer, and it's such a safe space. I know I've come in here happy days, really sad, hard days, like a little bit off, and you do feel lighter and brighter when you leave. So thank you for creating Shine. It's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of
yes,
course.
That's another like pillar of ours. We invite everyone in, like every, man, woman, like every age, every color, gender. Like we want everyone to come in and feel comfortable and feel like they can like be themselves here. So
I love that.
Yeah.
You are definitely the pillar of glitz and glam, which is the glitz and glam from the inside out. And it's true. As much as people sometimes don't like to say this, when you feel good on the outside, it does help the inside. So it's kind of a win-win situation.
Absolutely. Yeah, when we feel good, and this is, it goes kind of just with our core values. When we feel good, and when we as estheticians know that we're helping people feel good, and like they can go out in their day and make a positive impact on everyone else, like that's just our main kind of goal.
Pay it forward concept.
Exactly.
I love that. Thank you so much, Michelle. You're amazing.
Thank you, Gretchen.
I'm here with Jessica, who is a student intern here at Shine Intuitive Beauty. How are you doing, Jessica?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I am so good. I love your energy. I love that you're so excited to talk. What are we talking about today? All things products, maybe?
All things products. One thing when I came into Shine Intuitive Beauty, I think I was really trying to navigate my way of where I wanted to be in the aesthetics world. I've worked in a dermatologist office. I've worked at resorts, and I really just wanted to find this like happy medium of like somewhere more holistic, but still getting results with driven skincare. So Eminence was definitely up my alley.
I love that. Did you hear about Eminence before you came in here, or did you learn about it here?
Yes, actually, when I had my first son, I was dealing with this like pregnancy acne that I've never had before. And my sister was working at a spa in Vail, and they had Eminence, and the Stone Crop products were amazing. They were like life-changing.
I love that. And so how did you come about to be here at Shine?
I was finishing up my hours for school, and COVID happened, so it kind of prolonged this process, and I was kind of just at home not working, and I interviewed for the front desk, and they seen on my resume that I was a student. And
I love it.
You know what? I walked in that morning. I was like, I'm going to go introduce myself, because my mom always taught me, if you want a job, you got to go show them who you are. And so I came in here that morning, and the energy is just, it's warming, it's inviting, and you want to be here.
And I love that you said that, because all of you that work here have this same beautiful energy of just, you feel so safe and happy, and you're excited to be here.
Exactly. Thank you. I know that's definitely something that I wanted in skincare too. I was scared to go into aesthetics at first because I thought it was more of the glitz and the glam, and I'm like, I'm not that girl. And then I found like this whole science side of it, and just the making people happy and comfortable about themselves.
I love that you said that, because Glitz and Glam with Gretchen, this segment, people hear that sometimes and they think it's going to be this overtly over the top, but I am all about the same, what you're saying is just feeling beautiful from the inside and showing that on the outside and shining your true beauty.
Exactly.
That's so neat.
Exactly. And I know Eminence has definitely helped me a lot with that, and changing my skincare. And I've had medical products before, medical grade, and these work just as fine with clean ingredients, and you're getting results.
What's your favorite Eminence product?
They just came out with the Tropical Superfood Superfood collection. And this pineapple refining tonic is
I saw that.
Amazing.
And pineapple. That's very random.
It smells
I like
like
that.
you need a cocktail and you need to be on the beach. But
I love that.
It's amazing. It has smaller enzymes, so it's not going to irritate the skin, but you're still going to get driven acids to really kind of eat away at the dead skin cells. So.
I love it. And it smells like pineapple. It doesn't get much better than that. With the sunshine pineapple, I like it.
I know. I love it.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I'm with my friend Jody, who's an amazing esthetician here at Shine Intuitive Beauty. How are you doing, Jody?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, and I know you do so many things. I mean, I don't even know if I could list them all.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing that you do amongst everything that you do?
I've been an esthetician for quite a while. Came on with Michelle and Matt a week before COVID, before we shut down. So we've all grown together into this amazing space.
Yeah.
Michelle and Matt have put great energy in this. So really, I love to do all the facials. We do that. I do a ton of waxing. That is one thing. With summer coming, we'll get everybody ready with bathing suit bodies. We do the self-tanning, or the spray tanning here.
I love that.
So it is actually beet tan, and one of my friends formulated it in Savannah. It's made out of beets.
Wow.
So the beets with the sugar and the formula mix with your pH to give you your own color. So whatever you tan as out in the sun, your skin will come out like that.
I'm coming in next week to do this.
And it's all vegan, which is awesome too, and organic.
Amazing.
So it mixes well with the energy we have going with all the products.
So is the beet spray tan, I'm so interested in this. Is this, do you guys just have this product? Your friend actually?
So she formulated this in Savannah.
Okay.
She has, it's all over the country now.
Wow.
So she has different locations.
That's
we actually
amazing.
sell products as well. We have the self tanner and boosters to keep your spray tan going after you get sprayed.
Well, and I think it's so interesting with this because people don't always realize, they think, oh, it's like a spray tan, but you're actually being safe and not getting, even when you're in the sun, doesn't it have some kind of SPF to help you not burn as much? And
it doesn't have an SPF,
okay,
but it being us being estheticians in the spa, we don't want people to go out in the sun
as much, right?
Getting sun damage and any of the hyperpigmentation. So doing the spray tan is a great way to keep your skin protected and not have any of this skin damage.
I love that. And facials, you said, that's something I'm super into. And my skin personally is so dry here. I know so many people's are living in Colorado with the weather, the climate. Do you do like a deep moisturizing kind of facial, or, you know?
We do. I mean, that's really what we touch on a lot with is hydration, being in the mountains.
Awesome.
So we have a few facials with like gua sha, which does a lot of massage to get the blood flowing, to create more oxygen into the skin.
Cool.
But that's basically, we do really we try to promote hydration in our facials.
I love that.
We do microneedling as well.
Okay.
Which is a little bit more than the holistic side of facials. It's more of the medicinal, medical end.
Okay.
So it's going to help with the texture of your skin. It's going to get that collagen and elastin pumping.
Awesome.
It's going to make that start growing again.
Cool.
So we do a wide variety. My favorite, though, is the microneedling.
This sounds like a one-stop shop. You can come in here and get all prepared to have beautiful skin for the summer.
We do everything. Yeah,
I love that. And how long have you been an esthetician for?
18 years.
Wow. So you know your stuff. You're good.
Been on for quite a while.
That is so awesome. And what is your favorite thing about working in this space at Shine Intuitive Beauty?
Working in this space, it's just bright. The energy is amazing.
Yeah.
Working with Matt, Michelle, and Jessica has been wonderful.
Yes.
I couldn't have asked for better people that I've met coming on before COVID, so it's been great.
And that's wild. Yeah. What a journey to get here. COVID, and then you guys are killing it. You're doing amazing. That's
this
awesome.
Space is amazing. It's great to see people outside walking by and everything.
So. I love that. Well, thank you for making everyone beautiful from the, I guess, outside in and inside out.
Thank you.
One person at a time. Keep it right here for more of the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, my name is Jeffrey Morgan. I'm with Ron Byrne & Associates. And today I'd like to welcome you to Mine House and Mi Casa, a premier bed and breakfast right here at the base of Beaver Creek Mountain. Let's go inside.
This property is currently being run as a bed and breakfast with 20 bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. Right now we are standing in Mi Casa, and next door we also have Mine House. A wonderful opportunity to own a turnkey hospitality business, but it's also an opportunity to own it as a private residence. It can be sold all as one or in individual pieces, however you choose.
So now that we've had a chance to show you these two amazing properties, Mi Casa and Mine House,
we would love the opportunity to show you in person. Give us a call.
Experience the difference at Mountain Market and Supply. We source organic and local produce, honey, good food, and gifts from small businesses right here in Colorado and beyond. Located at 201 Broadway Street in Eagle, shop in-store Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 6 p.m., Saturday 11 to 4 p.m., and Sunday 11 to 3 p.m. Support our community by shopping local. We can't wait to see you at Mountain Market and Supply.
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. Tuesday morning with me, Liz, and I'm so happy to have Rachel Glowacki on my sofa with me. Now, Rachel, you've sort of become a friend of mine. I had you on our local chat box podcast months and months ago, almost a year ago, and we were chatting, but I'm really happy to bring you on to TV8, where people actually watch and listen and learn a lot of great things. So I want to tell everybody about the wonderful things you do for our community. I want to start off, though, how you work with Mountain Youth, because you're a very altruistic person, and everything you do, whether it's your career or your lifestyle, you're always doing something for others, and that makes me very happy and proud to have you with me today.
Thank you so much. I love it. I teach yoga for little kids from 2 years old to the seniors. And I've been working at Mountain Youth for almost 5 years now.
Nice.
And teaching parenting classes. It's an evidence-based program called Active Parenting. We adapt it to our community in Spanish and English.
Wow.
And we work with families, mostly like middle school and high schoolers, just how to connect and communicate with your family and have a better relationship. So that's how I started off with Mountain Youth.
So that's interesting, because I agree with you. There are some families, when I grew up, we didn't really have a lot of deep discussions, or something happened to one of us. It was almost like the parents didn't really know how to deal with it. We're talking forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when there's communication skills within the home, I bet there's a much more there's a better flow, there's more respect, and there's just more contentment, I would venture to think so.
Yeah, and the program that we call, it's called We Hear You, so that parents feel heard and kids feel heard. And when we feel heard, we feel connected. And when we feel connected, we trust each other.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't trust anybody that I don't feel connected to.
Right, and so it's like accessing that part of your brain where you feel empathy and connection. And that's kind of just encompasses all the things that I do, from teaching yoga, parents, and Move With Me books. And
that's remarkable. I just love everything that you do. So now that the parents are doing a great job with communication with their children, and vice versa, now the kids can feel more, I guess, at ease going to their parents to talk. I never felt comfortable going to talk to my parents about anything, but you obviously add an element to the family dynamic where they feel like it's okay to be open and honest with each other, so nobody's sneaking off or parents aren't hiding from the kids or anything. They have an open dialogue.
I think because I always start off these sessions, and all the facilitators do at Mountain Youth, like, we are not therapists. We are facilitators and guides of a parenting class.
I love it.
And so it really creates a lot of ease for the parents and the students, so they're teens or tweens, to feel like, okay, I'm just a guide to help you bridge some gaps here.
Yes. Well, there's a stigma attached when somebody thinks you're a therapist in front of a family. It's a little different. You're just a wonderful lady that's there to help.
I'm a mom of teenagers, so I get it.
You
I totally get that.
That's amazing. Well, I love what you do for Mountain Youth, and everybody that, if you're interested to take any kind of these classes, how do they reach out to you over there?
They go to Mountain Youth, and there's a referral page.
Nice.
Usually it's the school counselors that refer us, but we have, we're going to start working on actually having group education classes.
Nice.
So that, we can reach more families that way. Yeah.
I think that's magnificent. So you're working with the minds and the feelings of the families, but then you also move on over to the spiritual form of our bodies and the way we can really move and feel at peace and be healthy and be less vulnerable to illness. Because I believe when you are working out and you do yoga exercises and things like that, you're building a base within yourself to stay a little healthier.
100%.
I was right.
Yes, she's right. The word yoga means to connect.
Okay.
And so if you have a definition, it's like, how can your mind and your body and your heart have harmony? And sometimes our minds are saying one thing and then our hearts are saying another, right? And you're having this
Normally
conversation.
that's the story.
Right. And so how do we make peace there? And that's why I bring in literature and children's books. So I love picture books. And so I look at them and I say, okay, how can I create movement? Like, what kind of yoga pose would embody this book? And what kind of breath exercise would, so you're breathing in the words and moving along to the pictures. And for people who are neurodivergent, meaning like really have a hard time sitting still, you have ADD, you have HSP, or you can't sit still and look and listen to a book.
I'm neurodivergent, I think.
I am too, and I need movement to integrate so I can have an understanding of what I'm reading. So when I embody it and we put movement and breath to it, it increases concentration, but also the mindfulness part increases compassion.
Ooh, I like that. And it has to also elicit some kind of calm within your person, because like you just said, that neurodivergent thing, I'm moving. I'm never stop.
Yeah.
And I would love to be able to just be.
Right. And I always feel bad for the kids that are sitting in a circle and like they like just sit on their hands, or they really have a hard time listening and focusing, and I'm like, oh, we can spark sensory memory with movement.
Oh, I love this so much. I wish this was here when I was a kid.
I wish I had it too. And I started doing with my kids when they were little, because I was an adult yoga teacher. And I just took all of their kids' books and just started learning how to piece it all together.
That's amazing. You did a lot of research on this. I thought my name when I was a child was Fidget. Because everyone's like, don't put her next to me, she fidgets. That one's a fidget. So.
But what if you had something, so some of the things I teach my students who have a hard time sitting still or focusing, you can bring your hands right underneath the table and finger tap.
I also heard that's for anxiety.
It is, and it really does help you focus, because you have to, you have sensory input.
Yeah.
And then you can connect mantra with it. I am listening. I have compassion. Whatever words you want.
It's almost a meditation practice.
It's a meditation, finger tapping. It just kind of like grounds you in, and you could do it right under your desk, and it could help with the fidgets.
Wow. Where were you when I was a child? You weren't born yet. That's where you were. This is amazing. And I know that you are also an author, and you were explaining to me before we came on how other people, they will give you their books and you will create a space for people to be able to absorb that book in a much better way than just sitting down and reading it.
Yeah, so
Move With Me.
So Move With Me Books it's a YouTube channel, and it's intentional so that parents, teachers, schools can have free resources and have one way to engage with technology in a healthy way, to make reading fun and engaging, and to incorporate some mindfulness and movement.
I love this.
And so authors submit their books to Move With Me Books, and I create a lesson plan, and then we produce it. My business partner and I, Carly Fink. She produces, she's the magic behind the screen, and we put the pictures up, we breathe in the words, we move along to the pictures, and pull out the themes of the story so literature can be embodied.
That's interesting. Can we have a small example? Like, I don't know, The Little Engine That Could.
Well, yesterday I taught at the Family Learning Center, and I had the 2s and the 4s, and we're going on a bear hunt.
Ooh.
Do you remember that story? We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. And then I'd be like, we're not scared.
So you almost acted out.
We acted out with body and a lot of yoga postures. So it's like they had to go through the forest. So we all stood up and put our feet on the ground and became the forest.
This is so cute.
So then we became the forest. And then there was a snowstorm in the story. And then we went, shh, shh, shh. Then there was this swishy, swishy grass. let's be long, wavy grass.
They must love this.
It was so fun. And then we tiptoed around the room. And then we became bears.
Oh my God.
And
so
then
they're
we
getting
made
the
a cave.
story.
They're getting the story.
They're engrossed in it, but they're also active in it.
Yes, and moving and breathing to it. So that was super fun.
That's a really cute idea. And that is also probably a stepping stone to teaching them yoga practices.
Yes.
Because first they're having fun with the book and the story, but then as they get that, when that becomes easy, they probably want to be challenged more.
Yeah, and even with music is really a great teaching tool. I was amazed that there was like the 2s and 3-year-olds who were sitting like this.
Oh my gosh.
Because they got to move and release energy. So you're not forced to sit still.
Yeah.
And then you're in a space, once you release energy, you're able to, you can have those moments of quiet. You can hold your hand over your heart and feel, and then one little kid goes, my heart is beeping.
It's beeping.
It's beeping really fast. I was like, okay, let's feel our beeping heart.
That's cute.
And then I had, we all placed our hands on our hearts, and then we took very slow breaths. And I'm like, and that is how you can slow down your heart.
Yeah.
So even the teachers were benefiting from the class.
Yeah, I bet.
It was just a beautiful way to connect.
I think no matter what age you are, if you can learn about any type of breath work, it can save you. I mean,
magic.
anxiety alone, that for me, when I might have learned this from you,
oh yeah, the hiker's breath.
That is from you. Oh my God, see, stuff sticks.
It does.
If you're feeling like seriously anxious and stuff and you do that, it just calms everything down. Now, we've already been talking for 10 minutes, and I don't want to leave before you do a little practice with me.
Awesome.
This is a wonderful way to close out my interview with you. Rachel Glowacki, please make sure you keep your eye on her. All of your classes and all the things you do for our community are magical. And now we're going to do a little lesson.
Yes.
And then
This is how I close most of our classes, from 2-year-olds to 90-year-olds, and we bring our hands together at our forehead, and you can repeat after me, Liz.
Okay.
And everyone watching at home, repeat after me. May there be peace in my thoughts.
May there be peace in my thoughts.
May there be peace in my words. Hands to your mouth.
May there be peace in my words.
Hands to heart. May there be peace in my heart.
May there be peace in my heart.
We all open our eyes and make the peace sign. So may there be peace in our homes, in our communities, and then we make the globe with our hands.
May we make peace in our homes and our communities.
Take a breath in. Peace breath into the world. Have a peaceful day. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you very much,
you.
Rachel
What a
Glowacki,
treat.
everybody. Please reach out to her if you really want to have a great feeling of peace and harmony in the home and work and everywhere else. This is the lady. I appreciate you being here.
you.
You're amazing.
You're
We'll be right back with more TV8 after this. Rachel Glowacki, everybody.
Good morning, Vail.
Discover the perfect blend of style and performance in your eyewear at Eyepieces. With convenient locations in Vail Village, Lions Head, Beaver Creek, Edwards, Basalt, and Snowmass, Eyepieces is the destination for luxury eyewear and high-performance optics. From iconic brands to the latest in sport frames and snow goggles, we have the eyewear to match your mountain lifestyle. Plus, we offer prescription lens services, including eye exams, custom lenses, and prescription goggles for your mountain adventures. Visit us today to experience the art of vision. Eyepieces, serving the Vail Valley's vision needs for over 40 years.
time for the best coverage of the top stories in sports. The Sports Wrap with Jason Page starts now.
How do you make Anthony Edwards the face of your franchise if you're the Minnesota Timberwolves? We'll get into that. And we say hello to our good friend Matt Verderam, who hangs out with us from SI.com. Their NFL insider, one of them, is hanging out with us on the program today. Did you see Caitlin Clark last night? She put up a 40-burger hits the game-winning three as time expires. Let's turn our attention to the Denver Broncos, one of the NFL's most dysfunctional situations.
The Sports Wrap with Jason Page.
Good morning, Vail.
We're going to start your day with a healthy way to drink milk, everybody. Now, I used to think almond milk, how do they get all the milk out of those little almonds? Well, we also have cashew milk that's really healthy as well. So Gretchen and Kim in the kitchen are going to show us how to make a very healthy milk with cashews. It's going to be really interesting. Let's find out what it's all about.
Well, here we are, switching it up today. I've got Gretchen in the kitchen with me. So
are you
very
nervous?
Exciting. No,
nervous?
I'm not nervous. I can get anybody through the recipe.
I know,
Piece of cake.
We have to laugh a little bit because Kim is very good at cooking and doing all the things. Gretchen here, not so much, but I am learning. So this is a good show for everyone, whether you're very good at cooking in the kitchen or you're a little bit like me and still learning. So there we
true.
go.
Well, I try to select recipes that are easy to replicate at home, that are quick in the kitchen, and that you can just get it done.
And this one I love,
and
too.
it makes everybody feel like they are an expert in doing a little extra pizzazz to whatever they're doing in the kitchen. So today, this is a fun one. We're making a homemade salted caramel cashew milk, which it sounds interesting, but you know, if you're trying to avoid like dairy, sometimes having a nut milk is a good way to do it. And this is a great and easy recipe to make.
And you can save some dollars on the recipe as well, because when you go to some of your local coffee shops and get this all the time, which we love local, and it's you need to support, but I could save some money with
True.
this.
I mean, you can even start a nut milk stand, whatever, you know. We're in summertime. There's always ways to be an entrepreneur and to be a business owner. So what I love about this recipe is that most likely you probably have most of these ingredients in your pantry.
Yes.
So there are certain ways you can kind of spice it up. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes to make in totality.
Okay.
So we'll just go ahead and get started. So it involves simple ingredients: water, cashews, key ingredient there. And then some sort of sweetener. You can use dates, but if you don't have dates, you can use like agave or honey. And we're going to go ahead and make it with some agave just so you can kind of see what that's like. And then some sea salt as well. And you don't have to put as much into it, especially if your nuts are salted, but you want to try to buy unsalted nuts. So I literally had all of this in my pantry, and we're just going to whip it together.
I love that, because I was just thinking I have all of it except for the cashews. So that's brilliant.
Now you might just keep your cashews on hand, piece of cake. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This makes about 2 liters of cashew milk, and it actually also stays in your fridge for about a week. You'll probably go through it pretty quickly once you try it. It's quite delicious. So we'll go ahead and get started. We need about 1.5 cups of cashews. So I'm going to let you go ahead and measure it out. We've got 1.5 cups of cashews. So these are unsalted cashews. Hopefully this will be just enough. It'll probably be about a jar. So you do 3 of these. You can just pour it over here if you want to, and it's okay if it's not perfect. Yeah, we'll just kind of guesstimate.
I think that's
was probably about 1/2 cup. So we'll just keep pouring it all in there. Just keep going. And the best part about using,
let's do it all.
Why not? Do it all. There's no
There
point
we go.
in saving it. We got a little bit left in there. I'll just dump it all in. So cashews are great because other nut milk, sometimes you have to soak the nuts overnight. But with cashews, optional, don't have to do it. It creates a nice creamy texture as well as like kind of like a coconut milk.
So you just dump the whole thing in?
So basically we're dumping all of that in here, and then we're going to add about 6 cups of water. So we actually have, and this is cold water, so you want to make sure that it's cold. We've got it all measured out. You know, we couldn't fit 6 cups in our carafe.
That's what,
We've got the excess in this other cup here. So we're just dumping all of the water into the food processor blender. And what's great about cashew milk, it's supposed to be creamy, so we don't have to strain this at all, unlike other milks when you're making it from scratch. So this looks great. Then we are going to add about, we're going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So we've got some salt here, and you should use a good sea salt. I love this brand of salt. You can actually, you can do it either way you need to do it. You can take the lid off.
I get nervous that way, Kim. I've done not the best.
You're crushing
here we
just
go.
like
we'll
that.
Just go like this.
And it's okay if it's a little salted because this is a salted caramel.
Oh
cashew milk,
we
right?
want this.
I love this brand of salt. This is the Redmond's Real Salt.
Oh, I've had this before.
This is my favorite. I actually order it directly if it's not in the stores, and I have it shipped to me. And this is the only salt.
Do you think that's enough? That's good.
I think that's great for salt. And then we're going to do about 1/2 cup of agave.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and add that in, and we'll just kind of add the agave and it'll be nice and sweet. Now, if you were doing it with dates, You can pour a little bit more in there.
Okay.
Yeah,
I feel like very Vanna White right now.
There you
I'm
go.
like,
She's
hey.
looking great. This is your
Thanks,
area of
Kim.
expertise. This is what you do, right? You do the modeling. You show off the goods. It's great. It's wonderful.
I love you. And pretty soon I'll learn how to cook because of Kim. I like
You
it.
are learning it. And then we're actually going to put about we've got one half a teaspoon. We're going to put it at like,
oh, cool.
We'll just kind of estimate. I'll tell you when.
Okay.
Yeah.
I trust
To
you.
me, I like the more vanilla, the better, in my opinion.
Agreed.
And most things. So I would,
Oh, sorry.
You can just dump it all in there,
we go.
just straight in there.
Should I do a little more?
Just do a little more, yeah. I'll tell you when. Good. Okay, that'll work. We are gonna rock and roll.
You said you like the vanilla, so I did the vanilla.
And honestly, it will give a great flavor to it, regardless. You can never go wrong with too much vanilla.
I agree.
So the best part about this is like we're just gonna blend it for 2 to 3 minutes.
That's so
and
easy.
then that is literally the easiest. So we're gonna go ahead, and I have a fancy Ninja blender that I love to use.
I love this. Okay.
It's similar to like a Vitamix. It does about the same thing. So we're just gonna go ahead and blend it. And apologies for the kitchen noises.
I know,
but here
we'll talk very loud.
Well, we're spilling it all over the place. That's okay because
It's part of the fun of
we did
cooking.
put a lot of water into it, and we'll just kind of blend it nice and low. Yep, we'll pulse it out a little bit.
Well, and I think that's the fun thing about cooking, right? Is like you kind of have to just, like you said, it's sometimes fun not to always measure everything and just throw things in there.
It's
you
true.
know?
And we'll just kind of keep blending it together, and it'll just look great. And we'll drink it, test it out, and see how it looks. But
I'm excited.
we're spilling it all
I
over
know.
the place because we put a little bit too much in the food
Happy
processor.
spring.
But, that's exactly right.
Oh, and it's National Laugh Day or Comedy Day, right?
It is National Let's Have a Laugh Day.
And we're having a laugh.
So we're just going to keep blending it and blending it.
It looks pretty good.
It looks great. I'll just sit here and
I love
hang
it.
out, blend it. You can see it spinning.
Hey, we're doing well. I'm proud.
You can check out the consistency.
So, Kim,
there.
let me ask you one question.
Sure.
How will we know when it is about done? Because
You're just going to blend it. Like usually, you blend it for about 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, and then it'll be ready to go. And if you don't like the consistency, you can always strain it out.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But it should turn out pretty good here. And then if you wanted it to not turn like a brownish color, you can use a clear vanilla.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
which
Okay.
is-
And
which
I
is
use all the vanilla,
yeah.
so it's going to be
Exactly. We're just blending it.
Yum. I'm excited. It
smells
very
good.
vanilla-y.
It smells wonderful. It smells like salted caramel cashew milk.
It really does. I'm excited about it. Well, and I didn't realize how easy it is. This is so simple.
All right, let's see here.
And for people that might not have this kind of a heavy duty at home, because I have just a regular blender,
Totally
it's the
okay.
same exact
Yeah,
situation.
just throw
Okay.
it into the blender, and then if you wanted to strain it to make it a little bit of a better texture, you can strain it through like a cheesecloth.
Okay.
If you don't even have a cheesecloth, you can put a paper towel into the liner of like your pasta strainer.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've done at
So
times.
you can do this anyway. You don't need to have that.
You don't have to have the most expensive blender to do it.
I'm like, that's awesome. though.
Yeah, yep. It's looking good. So we're gonna blend it just a little bit more.
Okay.
Just to get it going.
I'm excited to try this.
And I think
it looks about
let's
done.
see what it looks like.
What do we think?
It looks like cashew milk for sure, as we spill it all over the place. But you know what? Part of being in the kitchen is getting messy. That's how I look at it. So we'll try just
Part
a
of the
little bit.
fun.
This is going to be the fun part because I'm not doing it in a normal blender. So
Oh yeah, good
this
call.
might
We
be
just
fun.
scoop
You
it.
know what? We'll try it later and we'll tell you how it tastes. But we've got a lot happening on the rest of the show. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
From small towns to big cities and everywhere in between, we're covering the great things that are happening right now in the USA. This is Positively America with Ernie Anastas.
Each week, we're going to focus on the great things that are happening every day in the USA. We'll feature change makers.
In every older person, there's a younger person saying, how did this happen?
Innovators.
I talk about design the way some people might talk about like the person they're in love with.
Doers and dreamers.
You can use that recognition to pay it forward.
Ordinary Americans accomplishing extraordinary things.
When you smile, you receive one back most of the time.
We're going to prove to you that optimism and hope are paving the way to an even brighter tomorrow.
We've got a lot of programs that are specifically focused on the children of our fallen heroes.
At Positively America, our mission is to feature good news.
I'm Danella Richard. I've made a career traveling the world. I've worked for some of the biggest names in travel, and now I've traded in my business suit for a swimsuit. Swimming with the sharks, swinging at the edge of the world, throwing back a few shots, or shall I say spirits. Eating some of the best cuisine, and even making a few furry friends along the way. I invite you to come along with me and discover the world.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to close out our Tuesday edition of TV8's Good Morning Vail with another look at your weather. We have snow showers likely throughout the day. Cloudy skies throughout. By noon, it'll be 26 degrees, same degrees at 4 p.m. with snow showers. And then partly cloudy skies tonight at 8 p.m. with 14 degrees. Your overnight temperature is only 2 degrees. And the sun sets today at 4:58 p.m. So enjoy your beautiful day, everybody. Get out there and ski and ride and have yourselves a wonderful time, but be very, very careful. Check the avalanche danger. It's considerable at this time. And I would like to thank our guests. We have a lot of wonderful things coming to the electronic extravaganza in Vegas, so that was a really great thing. And thank you to Rachel Glowacki, yoga and author, for being here and bringing us love, light, and happiness.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now!